about these pictures, you know, you do look at the clarity, don't you, and think, well, how close was that photographer? And as we now know, make no mistake about this, Harry and Meghan are very keen to make sure that we get a brand new public image, a marketable image put out there. This is on the advice of Meghan's new advisors in the ever-revolving door of Archewell. You would have thought, wouldn't you, given her previous experience, even though it's been a minor association in a little watch TV show Suits, she would have known really how marketing works. But what becomes really interesting is this. When you think about it, Prince Harry's happy to go along with this, quite simply because now he's got no other options left. The Duke has been ditched by many of his close associates and friends, he's cut off from his family, and now he really only has two people to advise him, Doria and Meghan. Chilling thought, I'm sure you'll agree. But the true story behind these pictures is this. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. How are you? Let's have a wave today. Yes, you're all right. Yeah, not bad, thank you. Yes, I'm doing this before the hay fever kicks in. It's a bit flowery around here today. Yes, apparently it was one of the highest days for hay fever yesterday. I know I'm like a weather clock, aren't I? I know. You have to be though, don't you? For those that suffer, we're suffering together, aren't we? But what do you mean you're suffering this already? Get on with it, Neil, I know. But seriously, if you are and you've got these sort of watery eyes and runny nose and everything, sympathies as ever. Back as ever to your breaking ball story of the day. As you know, these pictures went around the world. Very clear pictures, weren't they? And did you notice also the picture with Lilibet and Meghan, how it was deliberately made fuzzy, you know? There's no two ways that that is a clear picture being taken. There are clarity there. They chose to make it like that simply because, of course, they just wanted to get their message out there. Normal ma and pa enjoying the 4th of July celebrations. Everything's rosy in the garden, and more importantly, you know, you're going to take notice. This is rebranding. And, you know, let's not forget that this recent message that apparently Meghan and Harry feel that they went too far, particularly Meghan. She's distancing herself from all of that. You can't get too far from this, can you? That's what you really thought. You were mocking our late monarch, whichever way you look at it. You were mocking, dearie. And the bottom line is the public will not forget that. You can remark it all you want. But here's where it gets interesting, because according to a very good source, Harry did multiple takes of this picture, making sure that he was positioned exactly the right way, making sure that we could see little elements of Princess Lily, that you have to call her, by the way, and then making sure that, well, the photographer, who we know is working in conjunction with them, had exactly what was required to make sure that that particular image went around the world on a very special day for his father, the second coronation up in Edinburgh, Scotland. You get the picture. So once again, if you want to think about this rebranding image of they went too far, they're being sweet and nice, absolutely not. But what they haven't realized, and I can see this coming in the future, is that particular photographer not only now has an incredible story about working alongside them, but if he's clever, and I believe he is, he will own the rights to those pictures. So he's going to become very wealthy indeed, as and when the ex-royals turn, whichever way they decide. And we've seen that happen quite a bit, haven't we? So whatever people may think, it really was a case of lights, camera, action, and then free to all those people around the world who wish to pick it up and comment on said pictures. Are you believing the marketing now? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.